Alright, and yeah, that all looks good. Hello everybody and welcome to another Myst Monday. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Please feel free to like or subscribe or hold off to the end. Wait till you've seen the content before you judge it. So we are going to be hopping back into Myst, realMyst 2014 edition here. Last time we opened up a whole bunch of the ages. I believe we got the mechanical and the Selenic age open. But we didn't visit either of them, so we'll be hopping into those today. Yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay. Open game. That'll do. To the Myst, where I belong. It didn't like that. There we go now. We're playing Myst. We're playing Myst. Alright. Okay. Last time, despite my reticence, I finally changed over to the new control scheme, and it was definitely the right decision. It's so much nicer to be able to just kind of look around and even sprint around the island. Oh, that's what it was. We opened the mechanical and the channel, and the what do you call it? Boat age, boat rock age. Not Channelwood. Channelwood is the one in the tree. Ooh, a little bit janky there. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Got some music, that's always nice. Yeah, look at that. I wonder, based on Atrus's journal, like whether or not the water level has risen here from all the rain, because like you'd think they would have built the lighthouse on the ground instead of like sinking it down into the sea like that. So take a look at the map to find out for sure. All right, where are we? We are on a boat, not unlike the one that we were on back on Myst, but in a world sort of unlike the one of Myst. Very rainy and rocky. Okay. Well, can't really go down there because it's flooded, although we can see that there is a green light. So there is something down there worth checking out. Let's see. Got over here. By the looks of it, 3 buttons. Bouton. Sounds like a pump. Sounds like a pump. Perhaps that will be how we drain the water from this here boat. Oh! Well, look at that. Look at that. Sometimes you just get lucky, you know? Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, I bet you there was not actual fish before. Okay. Okay, got a table. Anything else down here of note? Not really. What is that over there? It's something. A speaker, maybe? I really can't quite tell. It is emitting lots and lots of bubbles, though. interact with this table or anything. Okay, back up we go. Well, that's nice. I wonder if I just accidentally put in the right combination there. Or if it's supposed to be that simple, really not sure. Let's take a look at the lighthouse. Got a chain with a key on it. Interesting. Okay. Does seem that it as well is flooded. I wonder if maybe it's a thing where, like, we can only pump out one station at a time, so, like, because... Because we pumped out the ship, this place is full? Okay, well, that key's almost definitely for that lock, but... I wonder, do we need the lock to come down to us, or do we need to raise that bridge up? I mean, I feel like the water would come spilling out this broken window if we tried to flood this place, but one never knows. Alright. Okay, that's that place. I think maybe we'll, like, check this out, and then, depending on what we find, we'll either continue working on this place. Yeah, that's super duper flooded. Mess around with this button some more. We'll either continue here, or we'll, go check out the mechanical age that was also opened up, because I wouldn't mind just, taking a quick peek around, looking at all the cool scenery. Yeah, it's very much flooded. That's half the fun of the game. Look at this place. What an inhospitable place. And conspicuously absent of the fellows that Atris mentioned in his journal living here. Not a great sign. Look around. We see a mast. We see the top of the lighthouse getting pounded by rain. Another mast. And lots of spiky rocks. Okay. Well, I dare say there's not much to be seen at the moment. So that's still lit yellow. I wonder if maybe that represents which area has currently been drained. So let's poke around with the around with those pumps again. Let's see what we can't get done. Boop. Yeah, that's pumping pretty good. That is pumping pretty good. Okay, that should be it. We are done. Let's see. Let's see. Is the boat full of water again? It is. But this place is not. Haha. Okay, cool. Let's say that's a pretty easy puzzle if I accidentally brute force the code. As mentioned by myself in previous videos and in the little, like, hint section on the escape menu. That's not really the way you're supposed to play this game, brute forcing stuff, and so it tends not to work. They tend to make things complicated enough that you can't really do that. Oh. Got a Jeffries tube. Always good. And apparently we are at blue alert, because we are going to land Voyager on a planetary surface. Got another green bouton. Wow. Oh, I know this music. This is like the Myst theme, I think. Ooh, a desk, always a good sign. Ooh, that is a gnarly looking syringe. Can I take a look at the bottles, please? No? I can't take a look at the bottles, huh? Pills? Or worse, like maggots or something? Doesn't seem that I can interact with any of these things, though, so... Yeah, Natch. What the hell? I don't remember this room at all. I mean, it's been many, many years since I played this game, as I like to say every time I play. But this might be something they added after the fact. A globe. A globe of this world? Maybe. Hard to say. I mean, I don't know what else it would be a globe of, but that's... Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Plants. Plants, plants, plants. Or at least some leaves in a vase. Oh, look, I can lay on the bed. Isn't that nice? Can I do anything with that? Finery. Some cloths. Nothing. And a red page. Well, well, well. These open. Jewelry. Coins. Somebody was living the high life here. And there was no mention of this place. By Atris in his journal. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Curiouser and curiouser, one might say. No, I would be remiss if I didn't pop down the Jeffries tube. Oh, it's not even a Jeffries tube. It's a full-on walkway. Full length. Oh, is that another... I don't know that the alarm is necessary, but alright. Another one of these things. More fishy fish. Oh, goodness. And something a little bit bigger off in the distance. Oh, yeah, for sure. None of this, like, animation existed in the first version of the game, so that's very cool. Can I... I don't know what that does yet, but let's continue on. Is that the one I came down? No. I hope not. Sweet. Oh no, I think that is the one I came down. Darn it. Alright, back we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Let's try the other one. My instincts tell me that the other one is in fact the correct one. I hope that buzzer is not too loud for y'all, because it's like just at the edge of being tolerable for me. Instincts might be wrong. Yeah, instincts were wrong. Okay, well, let's go to the other one then. Let's go to the other door. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Like, they just, like, won't let you forget you've got the page. It's like, yeah, you've got that page if you want to, you know, do something with it. Okay, where are we going now? Another green bouton. Oh. That's a human ribcage. Dear. Oh, God. Oh, what a what a tremendously morbid lamp. Poison. Yeah, it does. It fits the vibe. Is this another hologram? Okay, so like a goth kid lived here. Good to know. Let's see. Oh. The mainland, perhaps? Interesting. Who knows? Is that the same continents that are on this one? No, it's not. Huh. I wonder if all of these correspond to this world, or if they're from... What do we got here? The vault is locate the island of achieved very instructions are each of the marker, turn everyone to the on position, then final step, turn the tower to the... I think we already know that one, but hey, not done. And another map. Earth, wind, fire, water. Just giving me a very Avatar vibe with those maps. And a blue page! But I can't take them both, apparently. It's kind of silly, apparently. Oh, no, I can. Okay, good. Well, okay, let's see where the upstairs take us. I imagine this was much better lit in the original game, because otherwise, I don't know how you get around, because there was no flashlight in the old game. Where is this going to bring us up? Is this just the other side of the... Okay, yeah, alright. Okay. There's like a little secret chamber in between the two. Doesn't we go anywhere? And then, what is this? It is... electricity, I would guess. Perhaps not, though. Okay. Alright, well, we got 2 pages. That's pretty good. We'll have to have a chat with our friends in the books when we get back, but we have a third pump to use before we go. So let's see what it does. Other than... Pumping good. Pumping very good. Alright. I imagine this will be to the base of the lighthouse. And in fact it is. It is. Treasure chest. Or at least a chest. Let's see what's inside. Oh, the pathfinding is strange. No, let's look at the other part. Oh! Ahahaha! Ahahaha! The key is not for the lock up top. The key is for this. So now that I've drained the water from it, I bet you it will flow. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Oh, don't try and sprint up these stairs. Apparently, the game doesn't like it very much. You can tell this game is not built for first person, like walking around WASD style. It does not seem to like it very much. Alright, well, let's pump up any of the other locations. See what that gets us. I wonder if I can actually watch the water move. Ha 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 ha! Yes, 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 yes. Well, let's go ahead and open that chest. Another key, another key. Well, where could that key go? Ha 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 ha. Oh, gotta climb the ladder and use the key. Clickety clack! Alright, let's go up this ladder into the lighthouse. For a second I thought that was dynamite. That's almost definitely a battery, though. It's like, oh no. Okay. I wonder what this is going to do. Do anything with this? Gotta press a button or something? No? No? Okay. Down we go. What has changed? What has changed? Those lights are on. Okay, so I probably just like lit these. This area down here. Let me off the gangway, please. Oh my god, what's going on? I am stuck. Is the game frozen? Is my keyboard running out of battery? Oh. Okay, yeah, it was just the game. Just the game. Everything seemed fine in both the bedrooms. The lights were on. The little Skull Rose Goth hologram works just fine. So, I'm wondering if that's going to be... Aha! Here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's give this thing a go. At least it's not buzzing anymore. That infernal buzzing is done. Is there like a button on this, or like what should I do? Can I? Great. Spoke too soon about the buzzing. Cool. Alright, well. That apparently was not the right thing to do. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to listen to that alarm go off anymore. I think what we will do is we will head back to Myst Island, and we will input these pages and see what the two gentlemen have to say. Or am I stuck here? I may be stuck here. Yeah, because where's the Myst linking hook? Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't just... There's not really a let's go back button, is there? Just kind of realized that. Okay, well, I've got 2 pages, and I'd really love to use them right away, but I believe we are stuck here for the time being. Somewhere, there will be a book to take us back to Myst. Question is where? The other question is, why do I have to pee so bad? We will answer that question in a moment, but I am going to dip out momentarily Oh goodness, it does not like when I click between the two. Look at my cool Rogue One desktop picture. So I will see you in. Alright, sorry about the short delay there. We will hop right back into the game. Okay. Cool. I like that's just taunting me, being like, yo, you got a page. You can't use it nowhere, but you got that page. I hope it was like you have both these pages. I didn't even realize there was a second globe. I must spin. some weird lag here. One moment, please. Just going to turn off the preview. There we go. Of course, now I'm like unsure if the video looks good, but hey, you know, whatever we got to do to keep it from getting all donked up. Ooh, no, even then it's a little bit janky. Apologies for the jank. Alright, well, we'll take a look at this. Doodly-dee-dot-doo. Let me guess, you're out of juice again. Alright, well, something's... I wonder why it immediately ran out of power. That's odd. I also wish this was a little bit faster. Okay, okay. That's good. Shouldn't have to worry about dealing with the flooding in that one again. So in that case, let's drain the ship and see what's in there. I completely forgot about not being able to get back to Myst. Stone ship, that's the name of the stage. Why did I forget that? It's literally stones with a ship. Alright. Let's get down there and take a look at the bottom of this ship and see what we can find. Yar, be there an answer below decks? Maybe one of these opens. Or... do anything? Can I interact with these? No. They're all kind of point in different directions. Wonder perhaps got a secret compartment. Doesn't seem like it. Well then, what is this table for? It's for something. It wants me to click on it, but it wants me to... what does it want me to do? This is the area that I am the most uncertain of right now, because it's... I haven't found any obvious things to do here yet, and, you know, obviously they're not going to put a whole, like, underground structure in this game without being able to do something with it. I hope it's not that I'm carrying these pages. I doubt it. The cursor seems to... change pretty consistently when you find something you can interact with. I'm pretty sure it's just trying to make sure I don't forget I've got that page. Can I get back here? Not really. What am I supposed to be doing under here? And oh my, that is a hell of a sea turtle. At least I think. It's kind of hard to tell how far away it is, but dang. Button? No, it's not a button. Can I... table? No. Okay, well, I'm really not sure what to do down here. There's no lights down here. Why are there no lights? I think they'd want those, but... Be serious, Snacknar never came down here? These just bolts, or can I... no? I don't see anything new or useful, unfortunately. Oh, that's weird. The flashlight was like kind of low-key shining wherever the telescope was pointed. Still, I don't think anything to see out there. Huh. Huh. I'm not quite sure what to do next. I mean, I guess I can take a look at the two rooms with power restored and see if they, doing anything interesting, anything new. If I had to guess, I would say that this is Akinar's bedroom. He seems like the more sophisticated of the two brothers. Oh, I can leave it open. I wonder if that counts for anything. Oh, I can't see what it says. Is that just decorative, or is that doing something? I mean, I kind of doubt that it's doing anything, but... Oh, it did. The red page went back when I picked up the blue page. Alright, well, whatever. Empty drawer, huh? Oh. If I were a Myst linking book, where would I be? Where would I be? Apparently I don't have pockets or a bag or anything, otherwise you'd think I would have both those pages on me at all times. Not touching that thing. Not touching that thing. What is that, and what the heck am I supposed to be doing with it? Before I mess anything up, go look at Sirius's, what I presume to be Sirius's bedroom. Let's see what's there. fields of something. Could be rhyme, could be riven, who knows. From the inside? No? Okay. I don't know. Can't do anything with this. Can't do anything with the ribcage lamp, which I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm okay with that. I don't really feel like mucking about with some dead person's ribcage. That seems kind of gross. Alright, well. Oh. Did it just run out of power on its own? Ugh, really? That's so annoying. I hate when things are timed. Does not comport well with my ADHD. Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, good. Alright, so that just takes a long time to... Oh, goodness. If I wait too long, it runs out of power. Oh, my apologies. I did not even notice that there was somebody in the chat. Hello there. Yeah, I see. It's you know, I guess that's what happens when you accidentally find a linking book to a mysterious island you maybe didn't have a backpack with you, and then poof, there you are. So far, this is the first age aside from Myst that I have been exploring, and I'd forgotten that you can't just head right back to Myst whenever you want. You have to find the linking book. So I'm trapped here on Stone Ship for the moment, but yeah, just gonna pop around and see what's what. I'm not sure. I know that restoring power to that little battery opens up, or at least activates the lights down in this secret chamber. But unfortunately, I'm not sure what to do with the object inside. This thing here... I mean, I guess I could try just hitting this button here, the one that's pointed to. I get the impression that that's not going to work, though. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't seem to just... It has been probably 15 years or more. I played this game when I was, I want to say around 12, and I really enjoyed it, but I had to use a walkthrough at a certain point because I just found it too frustrating to get through the puzzles. This time I'm making a point of not using the hint system or looking up a walkthrough or anything like that, just because it's so much more satisfying when you do solve the puzzles on your own. via the just the mechanics of the game. But at a certain point, I do understand that people, this is supposed to be sort of entertaining to watch, so if I'm taking too long, I will probably look at the hint system, which I have to say, it was good of them to implement that into the game, because I imagine many people found this game very frustrating on the first playthrough, because there's so little explanation as to what you are supposed to do, other than Atris's journals. I also really enjoyed the fact that they added some references to other elements of the game that are explored, or other elements of the world, rather, that are explored later. References to Riven, the Age of Rhyme. I think he talks a little bit more about Denny as well, which I thought was quite cool. I'm very excited to get to the later games and play Uru, which was the first one I played back in the day. Yeah, it's what's the point of playing a puzzle game if you're not going to do the puzzles, you know? Because, you know, the story of this game is really cool. I've always loved the story of the Myst games. I love the novels. But there's not so much of it here. Like, it comes in sort of drips. What am I doing? I'm just, like, wandering around. It kind of comes, like, at a drip. You have to get it by, you know, talking to Sirius and Akanar and trying to figure out, you know, ooh, which of these two is lying. Spoiler, both of them are. But, yeah, it's hard to just run through like you would with, like, a shooter or something, or an RPG, just for the dialogue and all that stuff. Oh, absolutely. I mean, this game was just so interesting when I was a little kid. I was like, what is going on? And then I played Uru as well, and I was just fascinated by the world, and finding out that there was novels. I had to check them out. And I deeply enjoyed reading them, especially, I believe it was the Book of Dunny, which is the one where they talk a little bit more about where the Dunny people come from, and Gardernay, and what's their new planet called? It's like Tirani or something? I found all of that very interesting. Yeah, oh no, I think Uru might be... I mean, I don't know if I want to say it's the best game, but it definitely adds the most to the world. And also, I think they created some of the coolest worlds for that. Like, the Age of Kadish Talessa is just so beautiful and atmospheric. Like, it's probably my favorite age in all of the games. What about you? Okay, yeah, Tirani is the one. Yeah, that was very cool, spending time there in the book, and honestly, if there's one place I wish the games could have taken us that they didn't, it probably would have been Tirani. But these games are really hard to populate with people, especially considering when they were made, so I can understand why they wouldn't want to take you there in a video game, because it would be, like all of these ages in, like, all of these games, it would be empty, right? Which would be a little bit less satisfying than going there in the book and meeting the people and then finding out what it is that they believe, and, you know, having to sort of rectify that with what the Dunny people believed and the struggles they went through and how Atris views the world. Since, you know, these books are a lot about, like, when you have the power of these linking books, what does that power, like, allow you to do? What does it mean you're a god, or does it mean that you're just a person who can travel to cool places? And, you know, that was something that in many ways the Dunny never really quite solved that problem of, like, where do we fit in? Some people always believed they were gods, and some people always believed that they were just people with technology. Filling up the battery. Alright. I will say, if I'm going to get tired of anything, it's going to be filling that battery up over and over again. Okay. I mean, the next step is either going to be something that I'm not finding down there, which is entirely likely. Actually, can I do anything with this? Can I, like, manipulate this in any manner? I don't think I can. or it's going to be the thing in that secret chamber, which at first I thought might be a force projector, but I don't think it is. Okay. I mean, so this thing's obviously a compass, Rose. I can recognize that. But. What of it? I mean, obviously I could do the dumb way and just press all of these buttons slowly but surely, but that doesn't sound like fun for anybody. I can't help but thinking there's something that I missed in the journal that probably would have talked about this, but maybe not. Yes, I know. I apologize. I pushed wrong button, buzzer go off. Exactly. Like, it's so ambiguous, which, you know, obviously makes it work in terms of the narrative structure, so you can have that question come up again and again. But the fact that you can create an age and not write people into it, and then you show up and there's people there, like, should be at least a little bit humbling, you'd think, to the writer of the age, but I guess it depends on your personality. I mean, I also find it interesting the way it's like you can alter an age, but you can't do it predictably necessarily, as this age proves when Atris tried to write the ship into it, and it just kind of went boof and appeared inside of a rock, which I'm sure was very surprising to everybody. But, okay. Alright, there must be something I'm supposed to be doing down here. This table shows as an interactable object, but I'm thinking I need to bring something to it rather than simply interact with it. Yeah, actually, it's very much like that. I wonder if that's something that the Millers were thinking about when they made this video game. I mean, possibly. As game makers, it has to come up some of the time, but, yeah. It kind of reminds me, and I think that's probably because of the obvious metaphor of the Great Tree of Possibility being similar to Yggdrasil, but it reminds me sort of the world of Thor from the Marvel movies, where it's like, you know, Asgard exists on this other plane, and it's not a planet, it's some sort of construct or something else, and then there's all these other realms that they can go to. And, you know, the Asgardians have kind of become to think of themselves as gods. But, are they gods, or are they just incredibly advanced mortals? I mean, they can die, but they also have these powers. Like, Thor is the god of lightning and thunder, and he can command those things with or without Mjolnir. So it's interesting to create those kind of ambiguous things where you can think about the nature of what it means to have power and what it means to control others, where that power stems from. Alright, so I can't really interact with that either. Okay, what am I doing here? Other than wandering around aimlessly, what am I doing here? Keep draining things and walking back and forth, but to what end? To what end? Walking around like a goof, standing here in the rain, holding a blue piece of paper like, I do have a Discord, actually. That would be really cool. If you want to drop that info in the chat, I'd be very grateful. I don't use Discord very frequently, but I do love me some Myst chat. I used to, back when Uru was a little bit newer, I played Uru online a little bit, and there was a podcast called The Cavern Today, where people would talk about goings on in the cavern, and honestly, it was a lot of fun just to listen to the lore people would build, and the little mysteries people were trying to solve, and just the fun goings on. It was actually, I think, probably the first podcast I ever listened to. Alright. Telescope's not showing me anything interesting. It's just a lot of dark shapes. This thing keeps running out of power. Can't figure out what's going on in the bottom of the ship so far. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with that compass rose. Like, the compass rose, I would expect it to be something to do with the maps in what I presume to be Akinar's bedroom, but none of them seem to have a compass rose on them, nor the globes, so... Oh, fantastic! I'll have to check that out. Thank you very much for the heads up on that. I definitely... I wouldn't have expected there to be much of an active Myst community anymore, but it makes me very happy to know there is one. I was refreshing on the lore the other day, just on the Myst Wikia, and it does seem that people are still occasionally adding to it and editing things, but there's a number of pages that are missing pictures and don't have very much information on them that are fairly crucial to the story, so it's kind of surprising. Alright, well. Is that the one that happens in Washington State, around where the Cyan offices are? I do wonder what is over this sea. What other lands are out there? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe in the after times I'll go to one of those when we're all out and about again, living our lives, traveling and doing cool stuff. What is that red? Is that just a reflection of the umbrella? Oh, okay. How big is it usually? A lot of people show up, or...? That sounds about right, yeah. Well, who knows, maybe if they ever finish this new remastered version of Myst, it'll be a bit of a shot in the arm for the community. Bump the numbers up a little bit, never do know. I mean, you know what, small events can be fun, though. The summer before of 2019, I went to a small Star Trek convention in a small town, and it had to be maybe 200 people, but it was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. Mackinac, I have a fancy bedroom. Not like my weird brother with his ribcage lamp. That is the right page. Okay. Well. What is Quest? I'm not familiar with that. Is that just like an online platform, like they're doing the convention online? Oh, okay, so they are working on it. Good, good, good. I hadn't seen any new information, and I was kind of worried, because I know, you know, Cyan, in terms of, like, the company's finances, just ain't what they used to be, and it would be a darn shame if they were unable to complete the remastered version, because I would love to play this with, like, even better graphics. It's just such a good game. Cool, okay, alright, well, thank you for letting me know. Okay. Well, okay, cool. I don't, unfortunately, have a VR system myself, so I'm just going to have to wait till it comes to a good old-fashioned PC. Oh, I bet. I can't even imagine. All the screenshots they have on Steam look just beautiful. I remember I played a little bit of Obduction. I haven't played it all the way through, and it looked quite good, so I trust Cyan to put a lot of work into making their worlds look beautiful. Like, even this, which I have set on, like, minimal graphics so that it doesn't impact the stream, and it is from 2014, still looks, like, pretty darn good. Like, I quite like it. Oh, well. Sometimes good things like Myst are worth the wait, you know? Alright. I could only walk around this place so many more times before I need to do something, and I am not... I don't seem to make too much headway anymore. Really? All right, well, that's a ringing endorsement right there. I'll have to check that out. I think what I'm going to do right now is my plan is to play through this and then Riven, which is the only of the Myst games that I've never played. And then, I'll probably do 3 and then Uru and then 4 and then 5. I'll play them in release order, I think. And then I'll do Abduction after that because I really want to play it. But right now I'm just I'm on a Myst kick, you know? Sometimes you just need your Myst fix. Like as in a hint for the what I should be doing next? Yeah, absolutely. I'd much rather get it from somebody in the chat than looking it up in their little hint system. Mainly because the hint system has really poor, like, the ability to click the buttons is very strange. They're all kind of like off from where they should be, and so it's just kind of frustrating to use. It is odd, isn't it? I mean, they're definitely degrees, at least almost certainly. It seemed as if they went from 0 to 360. And it's my assumption that at some point either there will be... Does it go to 360? Let's find out. 350 to 0. Okay, yeah, so it is full degrees of a circle. I haven't seen any numbers anywhere else on this level, on this age, so I'm wondering... Flash that off. Okay, so let's go to this. Maybe I need to look at the maps again. I don't think any of them had numbers on them. It seemed like they only had like scrawled writings that you couldn't quite read, but perhaps I missed something? Perhaps I missed something? Ah, that pun never gets old, except that it kind of started old. I imagine you're watching me play this, having given me that hint, being like, no, that's not, he's not getting it. But I do appreciate the hint. Alright, okay, so the numbers in the telescope are important. Where else would there be numbers? Obviously, they could correspond to the compass rose. What am I missing here? Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I do like the idea that games have more elements where you can randomize certain features. I'm a big fan of Civilization, and Civilization 6 has a mode in which you can randomize the tech tree and the civics tree, and I just love that. Not knowing what techs are coming next really makes you a little bit more present. You're not just making this big, long game plan based on what you know from previous games. You have to adapt, and that's just all the more fun. Alright, nothing of interest down here. The numbers on the telescope, Gosh, I really hope there is not something that was in Atris's journal that I am just totally forgetting that would have helped me, because that journal is in another time and place. Those maps. I don't know. This is Sirius's bedroom, isn't it? Oh, this is Agnar's bedroom. Okay. Hello, weird ball. No numbers. Oh. Ah, did I miss an object I'd interact with? Oh, dang. Alright, let's take a look. Take a look at that. This one. This here? That's great. Is that the symbol of the black ships from the other world, or is that just a symbol from something else? From what is it, the mechanical age, or is it the Selenic age? Spoonflower? No, I have not. Alright, I was gonna look at the... Right, the maps are in Sirius's bedroom. Oh, cool. Very cool. Is it just, do they specialize in fabrics, or what do they do? Hi, I'm Sirius. I'm a creep. Yeah, I don't think any of these have numbers on them. Oh, cool. Very cool. It is very cool the way the internet has enabled a lot more of that kind of thing, like making things in small batches with independent creators. Okay. The battery's dead, so power that back up. Oh, very nice. Yeah. I haven't taken the time to get any cool face masks done, and now I'm just kind of crossing my fingers that I will be vaccinated soon enough and not really have to worry about it ever again. Although, who knows? Okay. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 32. Okay, so not quite 1 per 10 degrees. I was hoping. What's a jellyfish? That's cool. Yeah, no kidding. It's like I wish it was over, but any progress is good. Gosh, I'd love to go back to a movie theater. I miss movie theaters. that's like 135, like on the dot. Yeah, it is funny, the things that you kind of take for granted. Like, I was always a big fan of the movies, but, you know, it was just kind of like a casual thing. Every now and then you go see a movie or something with your friends, or, yeah, you know, on your own sometimes. And then it goes away. But, I guess it could be worse. I mean, it's been pretty bad so far, and a lot of people have paid a very heavy price, but, could be worse. Could have been like that one movie, is it Contagion? I didn't end up seeing it, but I think the death toll was like 25% in that movie, and it was like neurological, the virus, so could always be worse. 35, huh? You are about 110, probably not important. About 185. I kind of doubt the masts are important. The lighthouse seems like it's probably important, because like, what else is there to see on this? Okay, here we go. They need some good lithium-ion batteries here. Those, clearly not. $135. Does it relate to this? Maybe. Should be 180. 90. 45. Which means that 90 plus 45 is 135. Thank you for that nudge. Thank you very much. I'm just so happy to not hear that damn buzzer go off again. Oopsie! Misclicked. Alright, well that has definitely done something. Oh, is it these? They're lights! Oh! Alright. Well, that is something. Okay. We are cooking, not with gas, but with electricity. Okay. What else has changed? What else has changed? I know what else will have changed. I bet the lights have come on in the bottom of that, the butt half of that ship. The after section. So let's head over there and take a looky-loo. Here, and we got another light on down here. Okay, better. At least it's not pitch black anymore, because that was kind of annoying. Did you get anything cool now, table? Thank goodness. Take these pages back and listen to the Mad Sons tell me their tale. Starting with, I believe, Sirius is in the blue book, so let's hear his mad ramblings. I do like that they make Sirius and Akinar so different, so that, like, initially when you play it, if you don't know what's going on, you're sort of like, well, it seems like Akinar is the reasonable one, and Sirius is the crazy one. And it's like, yes and no. Yes and no. I also love that Myst 4, well, having, like, one basically unplayable puzzle in it, explored their deal, like, a lot more. Because I felt like it was sort of... The fact that these are linking books kind of tells you they must be somewhere, they're not just nowhere. And so I liked getting to explore those worlds, even though they were not perhaps up to snuff with what Cyan would have produced if they had made the game. Alright, bud.
He returned! He wouldn't return. Ages to rescue me. I'm Akinar.
Oh, you're Akinar! I got their names backwards. Silly me.
To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. An egotistical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages. Not the red ones. Don't bring the red ones. I implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Pages, please.
Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, I'm not sure why I thought their names were the other way. I don't think I based that on anything. I think I just kind of, like, assumed. Makes sense, though. Sirius is the more serious of the two. Wah, wah. Oh, gosh. That's how I'm going to lose all my viewers, just making too many puns. I can feel it. Okay, let's grab that red page. See what Sirius has to say. Yeah, right, because he thinks you might be Sirius. Sirius, is that you? No, I am the stranger. I guess we'll have to open that up. Greetings, New York. How's it going? I hope it's not as rainy there as it is in this game right now. Actually, I'm not sure. I've never been out to the Eastern Seaboard, so I don't know what it's like this time of year. I'm not sure if you guys are transitioning into spring yet, if you're still enjoying the cold of winter. Unfortunately, no, this is not the new version. This is the 2014 realMyst remaster. I do not have the new version yet. Red page, thank you much, Lee. I was initially considering actually playing the original version because I still have the CD-ROM, but I figured that might be a little bit taxing for people to watch. No, I played this game when I was like 11 or 12, after playing Uru. That was the first Myst game I played. So this is a good bit of nostalgia. The only Myst game I've not played and we'll be playing for the first time, is Riven, once I'm finished this, and I'm very excited to play it. Ah, y'all, making me jealous. Playing the new Myst game, I wish. But we'll get there. It must be a lot of fun playing it in VR. Like, this game seems like it would just be so suited for VR. I can't even imagine. Well, I can imagine, but I'd love to give that a try. Same for Abduction, because if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that was made for VR. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here we go. All right. What do you got? What do you got to say?
You've returned. Thank you for bringing me red. You must continue. My name is Cirrus. I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must release me from this book which has become.
I've only played a little bit of Abduction. I don't know what stopped me at the time. I think I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't really feeling like playing a point-and-click adventure or anything like that.
Don't
But
waste time.
once I'm finished playing through all the Myst games, I'm definitely going to play it.
Don't. My brother is guilty. And I wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page to me.
And that is all he has to say. Doesn't he just seem like the more reasonable of the two? Except we know he's not. That's funny. So not only would I switch their names, but I kept calling Cirrus Sirius. Which I should definitely remember his name, because I had a pet rabbit when I was a child named Cirrus. Not after him, after the cloud type, but still, same name, so, you kind of think. Alright, well, look at that. I think that is Stonership done. Not too bad. Making better time than the first couple of plays, that's for sure. Which means we've got another age to go to. Oh, and then my computer light's on fire? I hope not. Oh, just loading. Just loading. Yeah, if they were to make really just all of the Myst games for VR, like, I think that would be a great choice. Like, I'd play Uru in VR. Walking around Kadosh Jalessa in VR would be beautiful. Any and all of them. There was... I don't remember the names of really any of the ages from Myst 5, but the one where you're on, like, the big, tall pillars and there's, like, an observatory or something, that one was very, very beautiful, and I would love to play, like, a VR version of that. So many gear. Okay. I don't remember if I made the connection when I was a kid, but this really reminds me of the the Fortress Age from Uru with the giant spinning fortress. The name escapes me, but I almost wonder if Atris was inspired by that place to create this large spinning building on a rock. Doesn't mention anything like that in the journals, but that's my headcanon. But hello, little bird. Oh, it's got people eyes. I don't like that. I don't like that so much. Nice Marv the Martian style rocket ship, just like the one back on the island. Clock tower, like back on the island. Another telescope, because this game cannot get enough of telescopes. Really? I mean, that's fair. It would be a lot to redo all of them in VR, but it's very exciting that we're getting Riven. That's very exciting. You know what? If it came down to getting them remastered or getting new games, any day. Are you kidding me? I would love nothing more than to play a brand new Myst game. Like, oh, that would just be so beautiful. Y'all just like your torture chambers, eh? These two boys were, I dare say, not right in the head. Secret chamber. Little control panel. I dare say, I think you made the better choice with the other fabric for your curtains. This curtain fabric is atrocious. It's a little tentacle. Oh, there's like a bigger tentacle, isn't there, at some point? Can I can. Ooh. Y'alls. With the Mengele experiments. Come on. These boys. These boys was not nice boys. That is awesome. I love when fans take it upon themselves to remaster things, because sometimes that's the best you're going to get. Joy. An electrocution cage or something. I'm a big fan of an old game called Freelancer, which was a space-based RPG where you flew around in spaceships. And you know that game's never getting remastered or remade or anything like that. Like for sure, it's done probably for the rest of time. But you know, people have made mods that upgrade the graphics and stuff like that. And I am forever in their debt because oh lovely, it was something skin. Just being able to play a slightly nicer version of the game is always so nice on a big modern computer monitor. Oh, that's excellent. I'm so happy to hear that Cyan still exists, because honestly, I hadn't looked into it for a very long time. So when I was reading up on developments with the games in prep for streaming these, I was so happy to see that the company still exists, even though they are, you know, they may not have as much money as they once had, unfortunately. I mean, that's the fate of game companies so often. Like, you know, Interplay made Fallout, and then they fell on hard times, and they were forced to sell the IP to stay afloat. And Bethesda got their hands on it and made, you know, not terrible games, but not quite maybe as good as the original Fallout games. Okay. Oh, I see. That's a little indicator of how we've spun the island, the building. Yeah, okay. Let's line those up. Yeah. Still not a button, though. Okay. Spoils of war. Weird floating D&D dice. Oh, that we can interact with, I see. Alright, well, I'm not sure what that's going to be about yet, so I'm just going to keep scouting out the area. Okay. What did that change? For that matter, what does this do? Ah, here we go. Okay. Come on. Come on. Do the thing. Thank you. Oh, I see. Okay, so that one downstairs opened up that, probably. Okay. Let's see what the rotated building has done. Oh gosh, run around in circles now. Huh, okay, so... Alright, more to it than whatever I did. That's okay. Investigate that central chamber. Up we go. And what do we find when we get there? A room that is pretty dark, despite these weird little spotlights. You'd think you'd want to mount these on the ceiling, just like putting them on the ground. It's just obstructing your way, you know? Atris, come on, my man. You're a better architect than that, I know you are. Room with gear? And that is all that is up here, except what is... that is a control panel by the looks of it, but how the heck do I get up there? Can't go up any higher, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I figured. Can I, like... what does that do? Cool. So is this the actual control mechanism then? Whoa! Oh, well, okay. Red button make control go back up, so that's not exactly what I want. Bring control back down. Alright, alright, alright. It's like, oops. Oh, oh. for? Well, only one way to find out. Oh, I got to actually push button. Push button. And down we go. I guess if I didn't turn it far enough, I'll just be kind of like pointed in a weird direction where I can't do anything, I would guess. Oh, it's chugging hard right now for some reason. Oh, no, we are in position. Excellent. This is nice. This is a nice little stone bridge somebody carved. Presumably Atros. The man likes to build stuff. Wherever he goes, he likes to build stuff. Okay. Those are definitely some shapes on a pedestal. It's not just like an interface, huh? Okay. Oh. That's probably information I need. That's one thing is like, I wish they had the camera from the later Myst games from like Uru, so you could just take pictures of stuff. It'd be so helpful if I could just be like, snap, keep that on me. I know there's some theories that like, you the stranger are like a person from like the like early to mid 19th century, a member of the Corps of Discovery, Lewis and Clark's expedition, which I think is a bit of a stretch. I don't think there was that kind of intention, certainly when they made this first game. You know, later games and then the books established the games is taking place at a specific moment in time, but you can tell that was not something they really thought about with this one, nor do I think they should have. Like, I don't think it diminishes the game by not having crafted all this intricate lore. It's not really necessary. Alright, well, rather than waste the rotation, I might as well take a moment to write these symbols down. It's such a peaceful world. Kind of reminds me of Myst, and it's just like the nice lapping of the waves and stuff. Not always rainy and annoying like Stone Ship. Okay. So we've got a circle with 3 triangles. And then we've got straight up just a half circle. Oh, I drew that really badly. Okay, there we go. That's half a circle. Oh, I really don't have very much room on this desk. I'll stick that there. Okay, so that is one set of symbols. I can only assume that that pillar over there has some more symbols on it. So, back we go. Ah. They did like their red-blue color scheme. I almost feel like it was too easy. There is an officially recognized timeline. I wasn't sure. The wiki, as I said, is kind of a little bit patchy, and so I wasn't sure what to make of that. And I know that the books firmly establish when things are occurring. If you look into it, there is like an older version of the timeline that was established with the first, I believe just with this game, that suggested that you were a photography student mucking about in a library who found the Myst linking book just found it, which it doesn't match up with the beginning of the game either, which is quite silly. I know some theories are that you could be Spanish or Mexican or even indigenous person, which, you know, many of those I think are valid. At the end, it's like it kind of doesn't matter who the stranger is you, right? And then 1, 2, 3. I sure hope it's 3 for every rotation, otherwise I'll have to do that again. The Guild of Archivists. Okay, because the one I went to, I just searched Myst Wiki, and it seemed not quite abandoned, but very close to, so I'll have to take a look at that. Thanks again for the resource. Sure hope those aren't someone's actual eyes. I wouldn't put it past these two, though. And what do we got? Got like a little kind of C shape, and then a triangle line triangle. Down triangle, rectangle, up triangle. Grand. So that's interesting, and that puts Uru like way after this game, but at the same time, Myst 5 is after Uru, so like, oh, that'd be great if they made an actual Myst Island that you could just go hang out on. That'd be amazing. I would go to that theme park, or, you know, whatever they wanted it to be. Oh, excellent. That's good of them to do. I'm glad that they're really recognizing that the community is an asset for them. That's great. Oh, no! Oops. Oh, up. Yeah, so that would make it like Atris has got to be like at least 300 years old by the end of Myst 5. Since Myst 5 has to come after Uru, and Uru is sort of like in the modern day. Yeah, I think I remember reading something about that, which missed opportunity for them. Missed opportunity. The game's called, it's like a missed opportunity. Oh, the puns are truly my crutch. 1, and then unos, dos, Danny Trejos. I mean, at the same time, though, Disney is far too powerful, so I don't really want that. I don't want modern Disney owning Myst. Disney back in the day, sure, fine. Not today's Disney. All right. Let's go get us some more circles and triangles. Circles and triangles. Or not. Do I have to raise it from the deeps? Am I crazy, or am I seeing something in the distance? It almost looks... That's gotta just be a graphics thing. There's no way. Almost looks like there's something over there. That's each of the snippets of these worlds you get to see in this game are so small, and I can't help but be like, oh, what else is on these planets? I bet there's a lot of cool stuff that you never really get to find out about. Yeah, if anything, I want to see Disney busted back down into its component parts. Like, don't get me wrong, they make cool stuff, but I kind of believe that you can make cool stuff without being owned by a giant corporation. So I don't need them to buy up any more IPs. Like, they did good with Marvel, they did not so good with Star Wars. Like, it's okay. All right. See anything fun here? Fun is not the word I would use, but I can see something. Also, he, low red skull. What's holding that lower jawbone on? That can't be the original. I feel like we'd notice its absence. I feel like all of France might notice its absence. That's nice, I like that. Still don't like that bird, though. Are you referring to this telescope or another telescope? Alright, well, clearly these are a puzzle, otherwise I wouldn't be able to click them. What am I supposed to be doing with those symbols, and what... I don't think I ever saw that skeleton in the original. I mean, they make it pretty clear that Sirius and Akhenar are, like, not good people, and they have done some pretty heinous stuff, but that is a fun find. Oh, just a box. Didn't even look at this before. Great! Super cool and chill, Sirius and Akhenar. Super cool and chill. Oh, there's a blue page here, derp. Take that. Y'all. Yeah, I mean, the graphics on that skeleton are not good enough for me to think that they've had it since then. But I just, probably by this point in the game, I was like well into the walkthrough because I was just like too frustrated. I have ADHD, and so especially as a child, it was just like, I need to get through this. I can't keep banging my head against these puzzles. Whereas now, I much more just like appreciate the experience itself. Okay, so that's what the telescope's looking at. That's a ship. It's the ship. That's fun. Ah. Okay, well there must be a red page around somewhere. It's possible I've simply already looked at it and missed it like the blue page, but... Circle with 3 triangles, half circle, C shape, triangle, rectangle, triangle. I don't really see how those would relate to this. I mean, they may, but... Was there... I think I've already done the only thing I need to do down here. Yeah, that was definitely just to get the elevator going. Unless there's something else the elevator would show me if I rotated it. I kind of doubt that, though. Oh my goodness, pardon me. That is some bad streaming etiquette right there. Makes me a little bit more worried that, oh no. That's not one of the poor Channelwood creatures, is it? Ugh, I hope not. I mean, I know they're all dead, but, ugh. I think when I played this when I was a kid, I was sort of like, Sirius and Aknar are the bad guys, because the game said they were the bad guys. And now I play it, and I'm like, oh no, they're clearly, like, horrible monsters. And, it's really lucky that Atris was able to trap them. It's unfortunate he was not able to trap them before they murdered so many people. But, you know, I understand that it might be a little bit difficult to suspect that your sons have turned into complete psychopaths. Let's rotate back to the original position and see what's up. I kind of forget if there was anything else on that little first island, but not sure what else I would be doing right now. Yeah, right? It's like they were already what I might describe as lawful evil or lawful neutral, and they've only gotten worse as they've you know, managed to attain a larger and larger market share. So, yeah, no, I'm not super happy that they own Fox. I didn't care as much about that one because Fox doesn't own as many properties that I like. I mean, Disney owns Alien and Predator now, which is strange. I don't want them to make Alien and Predator movies because I don't think they would do a good job of it. But, yeah, it's just like, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I really hope they don't get their hands on Star Trek, which is not to say that the Star Trek that is being made right now by CBS is my favorite Star Trek. It's okay, but I don't think Disney would do a better job, and I don't really want to find out. Okay. Now maybe this is nothing, but I just had a thought. If I had only hit that lever twice and rotated it 2/3 of the full quarter rotation, so I guess that would be 2/12 of a rotation, would it have put me on that gear, and would that have been of use? Maybe not, but just a thought. Oh, sun's starting to set here. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Okay. I would have to agree with you. The quality does not really cancel out the fact that they are just looking for a monopoly. Like, that's clearly all they want. Same reason I'm not a huge fan of most of these big tech companies. Like, they make good stuff, but I don't really believe you have to own the entire market to make good stuff. That seems to be a bit of a lie that they tell to maintain their position. No? Okay, well, let's try a different order then. Oh, that was the one I wanted there. That's what I like to see. I did apparently miss the red page, though, so I'll have to take a quick look around for that in a sec here. But let's listen to some more mad ramblings, why don't we? Because that's half the fun of this game. Listening to these two chumps be like, hey, I swear I'm innocent. Hello, how are you doing tonight? I assume it's night where you are. It's nightish where I am, anyway. Here we go. It's also nice that it, like, instead of linking you back to the dock where the regular, the first linking book links you, it links you back here. I know you can do things like that with linking books. You can have them linked to different parts of an age, but certainly convenient for, you know, this. Nope, this is, I played Myst a long time ago when I was like 12 years old, and so it's the first playthrough in over a decade. But no, I am an avid fan of the Myst series, so I'm having a great time playing through these again, and I'll be, once I'm done this, I'll be doing Riven, Myst 3, Uru, Myst 4, Myst 5, like the whole shebang, Abduction too. I'm a big Cyan fan.
Good. Still more blue pages, you father. Bring more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. Long. It's been so long since my brother, Cirrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. It's been greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. You must not let him trick you. He believed you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you.
Murdered.
Touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages.
Oh, there you go.
Listen, you must obey me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Abduction. I haven't played that one, so that'll be a lot of fun. I also have never played Riven before, so that'll be a lot of fun to play. That does make sense. So having never played Riven, I was kind of wondering, like, well, how did this book land in front of me in this starry forest at the beginning of the game? And it was very cool to see that, oh, the Starfisher was a thing on Riven, and Atris fell into it, and he linked away back to Myst, and the book fell. And it fell, and it fell, and it landed where it did, in front of your feet. Yeah, I mean, I have heard that it is a little bit harder. I remember I played Myst 4 when I was a kid, and there's literally a puzzle that is basically unsolvable in that game, where you have to spin these little spinners to, like each spinner makes a different sound, and you have to spin them in order to make a monkey come out of the forest and, like, hop on top of a pedestal or something. And in the IGN review, or maybe it was PC Gamer, they were like, it is so fast that you have to spin these little spinners that it's virtually impossible because the mouse is just not a very good interface for that kind of thing. And so even the reviewer was like, I just had to, like, cheat and go to the next level because I couldn't get past it, which I think is the mark of a non-Cyan game. Like, Cyan, I don't think would have made that mistake, but I don't know what company, if it was like EA or something, made it. And so they made, unfortunately, a badly play-tested puzzle. Interesting. Okay, because I tried to do it and I couldn't do it. And I'm being a kid. I was also like, oh, well, if the internet tells me I can't do it, I will fully move on. I intend to, you know, give them all a good try this time, but I guess I'll see when I get there. I've got some other games to play before I get to that point. Okay, it was just Ubisoft. I couldn't remember. Because I know Ubisoft was involved with Uru, too. Can't remember if they outright made it or if they just were part of it. Alright, okay. Gotta get that other red page off of Mechanical. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, the movement in this is pretty free. Every now and then, it'll get a little bit weird, like if you're on like a little walkway. Oftentimes you'll get like kind of stuck if you get too close to the edges and stuff. So it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than the point and click, I find. Like when I started playing for this stream, I was using the point and click interface, and after a while I was just like, oh, okay, I need to do this the like WASD way, or I'm gonna lose my mind. Like I just don't have the patience to constantly be clicking back and forth. Because especially, like, if you misclick something, you have to, like, click back, and it just makes everything take that much longer. Also, you can sprint in this version and have a flashlight, which is nice. Unfortunately, as I was complaining earlier, you don't have the camera like in Uru, and my goodness, that would be helpful, but it's just not in this game. Alright. Where are you, red page? I'm sure you were somewhere pretty obvious, I just didn't notice you. It's not also in the same room. I'm not looking back in the box. No! 7 hadn't come out yet. There's no way that's a reference to 7. What's in the box? Yeah, you could tell that they were making better and better versions of the interface. You know, see, I don't know where you would set up anything on Myst Island. It's kind of funny. There's, like, no bedrooms or kitchen or anything like that. Like, it doesn't seem like a lived-in space, which is sort of odd because it's supposed to be their home where Catherine was raising the boys, and Atris lived and kept his library, but there's none of the trappings of a place that you would stay. There's no beds, no table, no, you know, anything. No pantry. It's just odd. No bathroom. No bathroom. I mean, I get it. You could just go to the bathroom in the sea, but come on. These are civilized people. I feel like I must have walked like right past the red page and just not seen it. Now I'm just gonna wander around aimlessly looking for it. Not that I need it to proceed, but like for completion's sake, I do want to hear the next little bit of Akinar's dialogue. Or Sirius's dialogue. Still doing it, still messing up their names. Oh no, I can't cross this pipe for some reason. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but then they, like, thought to make bedrooms on Stone Ship, right? So it's just, like, I'm not saying that you needed to have that in the game. In my opinion, I think it would have been okay to just have a couple of doors that you can't open that, like, imply that there's more to the island that you're not seeing. Like, it is cool that things are a little bit surreal in all of these games. Especially this one. This one's the most surreal of all of them. Okay, so, like, what do these things do? Are these how I get the red page? That would make sense because the blue page was through secret door. Ha ha ha! Secret door. Nailed it. I'm serious and I like coins and wine. Okay, I can dig that. What do we got here? Can I not look at that? Oh, here we go. Sirius, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akinar. Oh, petty as all heck, huh? the red page, though. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like, what? I mean, it would have to be for ego reasons, because, like, what are you going to spend all this money on? You rule this world. And you're going to take it back to Myst and put it in the vending machine? Like, just a couple of greedy boys. Oh. That's a bit of a weird graphics error there. the sky in the reflection is still day. Ooh, I wonder if there's a moon here. Is there a moon? Does this planet have a moon? If not, they'd never have to worry about tides on this island, so that'd be kind of nice. Oh no, there is a moon. There is a moon. That was one thing I was noticing, is like the moon over Myst is like, it's almost Earth's moon, but not quite, which I think is a nice touch, just to be like, oh no, you're not in Kansas anymore. Not even close. Oh, that's very cool. I like that. Little bit of meta stuff going on there. I do love the idea that in Uru they're also like working to restore the cavern and stuff and make it into a true archaeological dig. 'Cause, like, the treasure trove of technology they'd find in there, like the Dunny had very advanced technology, just aside from the linking books. Like, they had, from what I understand, they had the ability to transmute some materials, and they had, I think, advanced power generation in the form possibly of some kind of fusion, it sounded like, which is pretty impressive as well. I know the games don't, like, super duper get into the technology of the Dunny, because it's not what the games are about, but, like, that was always something that kind of was very cool to me when I was a kid. Yeah, you know, I mean, one of the things I like most about this game is the non-violent aspect. Like, there is violence implied, obviously, by all the murder that Sirius and Achenar committed, but, like, the fact that your primary method of interacting with the world is not through violence, I quite enjoy that. And I think I would love more games like that. Ooh, yeah. If you like this kind of game, Cyan made one pretty recently.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Sirius. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more for the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my for my wicked brother, Achenar. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Achenar. Thirst for destruction is not never ending. Bring the red paper. May you please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded. You must help me. To help me.
Yeah, and then it's Robin playing him, and then it's Rand playing Atris, right? All right, well, we've heard both of their lies now. That's great. Okay. correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the only one of these games in which somebody can talk to you through a linking book. I might be wrong about that, but I don't seem to remember that being a feature in any of the other games. Oh, he's both? Really? I didn't think they were the same actor, because, like, Rand is pretty distinctive looking, but I guess with a little bit of makeup, you can do a lot. That's not true in Myst 4, though. Do they replace both the actors for the sons, or just one of them? Yeah, it's funny because in this version of the game, they include another age, Rhyme, and in it, Atris is developing the technology to observe what's going on in the ages, and I think that's funny because, like, to some degree you can with the books because they give you that little fly-through, but then also apparently you can use them to a certain degree as like a communication device. Although I will say I get the impression that in this game, the red and blue books are not intended to be true ages. I think they're just sort of like a fake out that doesn't really send you anywhere. It just kind of leaves you in a weird limbo state. And obviously that's retconned in Myst 4 when we actually go to those two very cool looking ages. Or, well, one of them is very cool. The other one's kind of, it's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you've got a budget, why not use it, right? Okay, so I actually have not opened up the other two ages yet. I've not opened up Channelwood, nor have I opened up Selenica, or whatever it's called. So I know I've got this open. I've got the matches. I don't know what I need to do to ignite this boiler and presumably raise up the tree to get at the book. If I remember correctly, that is where the Channelwood book is located in sort of in the base of this tree or underneath this tree. The tree will go up once I have increased the pressure from the boiler. Yeah, you can see something down there, something. But I'm wondering if I need like a branch or like some kindling or something to use as fuel in there. I mean, but that's inevitable. As a Star Trek fan, I can understand that. When you watch the later Star Trek and you compare them to the original series, it's sort of like a planet full of gangsters, you say? Huh. Okay. Good episode. But then you watch Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and the others, and you're like, this universe feels a little bit more well thought out these days. But, you know, it's, I think that's kind of half the fun of things like this, is finding the contradictions and seeing all the weird little stuff. Hello, butterflies. Like, if I could just, like, pull a branch off of one of these little trees or something and throw it in there. Yeah, essentially, because I feel like everything you would need to know about the Suns is reiterated and or retconned in the fourth one, and so you can kind of just get away without knowing about that. And then Riven's going to tell you... Riven tells you way more, and you can tell by the graphics also that Riven is... they were thinking more about making it its own world rather than just a cool video game with all these, like, almost like stock 3D assets, it looks like. Riven, they're definitely trying to create something a little bit more unique and specific, whereas this game is just kind of, like, it could have just been a fun one-off and never gone anywhere. And so, yeah, you can see why they would start to maybe change things a little bit. Okay, okay. I also haven't opened this up yet, just because I found the book with the codes in it, but I don't know which code I need to input to get this this thing to open because there is 300 different codes listed in that book, and I'm not sure which one to try out. But that's okay. You don't really need to talk to him yet. You don't need to talk to Atris yet. And I'm pretty sure, though, if it's once I put the final pages in the books, the red and blue book, you lose the game if you do that. But I can't remember if the final pages are from the worlds or if there's 2 more pages in that fireplace. I can't remember. Again, it has been a very long time since I played this game, so it's fun getting to discover everything again. I don't think this was in the previous games, but they've added a grave for Anna, and I think that's just such a nice touch. They laid her to rest here on Myst. Really? Well, that explains why it looks so nice. Like, even on the cover, it looks really beautiful, and all the screenshots I've seen look like miles better than this game. Like, this game is very bare bones. And again, I'm running this on very low video settings so as not to interrupt the stream. My computer is not a beast, and my internet is good enough. Yeah, that's such a nice detail. It's that's one of I really enjoyed the Book of Anna. She's such an interesting character. It's too bad she doesn't feature in the games very prominently, but oh, little thingy. You want me to press you, but then when I try, you don't work. Like, I was hoping that perhaps this would just turn on the gas or something, but it doesn't. Like, you can't hear any hissing or anything like that, and this game's usually pretty good about, like, letting you know when you've done a thing. And I've tried turning it all the way and lighting it multiple times in my last streaming session, and I couldn't get it to do anything, so I'm clearly missing something here. I think I need a piece of fuel for it to light, but I really just am not sure what. I know, you're the tree thing. You're the tree thing. At first I was kind of concerned that there was like just like the game was glitching out, and that's why that button didn't work, but yeah, like, I think she would have liked it here. Myst is a very nice age. Small, but very nice. It's another one of these ages, though, that's an island, and I would like nothing more than to put a boat in that sea and just sail off to the horizon and see what the hell else is out there. Hello, not Earth's moon. I mean, maybe there's nothing. Maybe this is the only piece of arable land on the whole planet and the rest of it's an ocean, but maybe not. Can I, like, pull down a branch off that tree or something to burn? That doesn't seem right. I don't remember there being anything where I had to, like, use a branch, but it's been a long time, so maybe I'm just forgetting. I also haven't opened up the rocket ship. Or I've opened up the rocket ship, but I haven't got the little keyboard thing to work properly. I think it's just a matter of inputting the correct notes. I did find the page in the journal that references what's to be done with the keyboard. I just don't think I put in the correct notes last time, and it was getting to be the end of the stream, so I just figured I'd leave it till next time. Possible. Very possible. Would have been even better if they had got that rocket ship working on. Put yourself up into orbit and just look down, see what you see. Same deal with the boat in Stone Ship Age. Like, almost definitely, they would have gone sailing to find out about the mainland and all these other places if it hadn't have, sort of materialized inside of a rock face. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Man, I can't pick up the note and burn that, because you can just pick it up and look at it and put it back down. Internet, why? Why are you doing this to me? Quite possibly. I know he does mention the idea of making a rocket, I think in the Selenetic Age. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of controls or propulsion inside of it, so... One wonders why it's shaped like a rocket, though, if it's not a rocket. But, again, that would be not really in keeping with the Myst games to build a rocket and fly around, as much as I would love that, to just, really start exploring these worlds in a big way. Okay. Yeah, like again, it just adds that like weird kind of mismatched surreal feeling that this game has more than any of the others. Although I was always interested because the Denis had at least boats for their for the underground lake, and I get the impression they were not just like paddle boats, that they were powered watercraft, and so one wonders when they went to an age, did they make aircraft? What did they look like? I'm always interested about like what the Denis technology looked like, but. That's mainly because they don't really tell you anything about it. Leaving your mind to wonder. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep trying this? I know it's not going to work. It's weird that this seems clickable, but doesn't do anything. I really hope it's not a glitch. I don't think it is, but... Okay, what time is it? Okay. Probably going to wrap things up fairly soon. I need to eat dinner, and I am starting to get a little bit tired, and I would rather close this up before it gets into just me quietly yawning and failing to talk to the chat because I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah, I can believe that. Like, it really seems to me like some of these objects are like just like royalty-free 3D models that they were able to get their hands on. and then they just built the game with what they had, which, given when it was made, makes a lot of sense. Like, it would be so much easier to use a generic 3D asset than to make something yourself. But hey, it's all very forgivable because the game is fun, and it spawned a whole series of also very fun games. Yeah, but then we wouldn't get to look at a cool rocket. And isn't that the truest crime of all? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. 2 ages down feels like a good amount of progress, and I'm getting very hungry. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is the first time I've had people stop by and watch the stream while I've been doing it, so it was really great to talk to you while I was playing. I've been trying to do this every Monday. I've been doing Myst Monday every Monday, starting at the same time, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'll be doing that again next week. I also do Star Trek gaming on Wednesdays for anyone who's interested. Warp Speed Wednesday. So feel free to drop by again, because I will continue to do this until I have played all the way through Abduction. It's a lot of fun, and I'm glad that there are still other Myst fans out there who enjoy playing these games and watching them. Oh, really? I wonder if it was just like royalty-free stuff, or if they got it from like Skywalker Sound or somebody. That's very cool. But yeah, if you had a good time, please like or subscribe or whatever. I'm not sure if y'all are on. Looks like you're all watching on Twitch. I do stream these on YouTube as well via Restream, and all of the previous ones are up on YouTube. I will definitely check out those Discords. I look forward to talking to some Myst fans about this stuff. It's been so long, and these games are so good. But yeah, if you had a good time, I hope to see you all again. So have yourselves a good night. And I don't have a good sign off. I just don't. So I will, I guess. Yeah, have a good night, eh? Oh, and then my computer's like, don't quit the game. Too much information. Cool. All right. And that is that. See y'all later.